Rimuru goes to Naruto Verse by manga-nirvana ch23 yu Naruto. Rimuru Pav, seeing the state of the village hidden in waterfall things, became clear that someone within the village is the culprit. I decided to become Sherlock Holmes for a few seconds and start observing various key points and structure of the village. Who knows, Lady Tsunade might need this information for the future. Well, tapestry was in the form of a maze to increase as much time as possible for people to gather up and fight back against invaders. This might be their fighting style, and it also tells me the way these people think like. They're highly defensive people with very small population protected by the giant tree at the center of the village. That means the center must be the place where it is most safe and the most ideal place for hiding for our rats to be. Signaling Veldard, we split into 3 teams and started looking around the village and sometime fighting some random folders Rain Village Special Ninja, which what we say are on Sasuke level. So you can guess how the fight went. Surrounded by 6 ninja, Velgrand decided to use her fire style for first time, and blue-purple flame erupted from her mouth as she proceeded to burn their body to crisp along with the massive rocks melting because of flames. Rimuru. Control, sweetie, control, you might cook these poor souls alive. Velgrand. I know that, Riru, I didn't expect that my flames would be so hot. Velzard. Size, okay, we are going to split up now and find the rat in this labyrinth of a village. Rimuru. Yeah, we are finally going to have some fun. Few hours later. Rimuru. Guys, where are the enemies? Aren't they supposed to try to kill us? Teams Kirasame, Murasama, and Hisame are gathered with a Rain Village Special Ninja to find the hero water, but before they could act on their plan and capture the tail beast and gather the hero water, there are 2 people in front of them. Guy. Hey mongrels, give us that bottle and hand over the girl till I am acting generous. Conan. You are joking, right? Right. What is he thinking? Is he going to ruin our plan? Now I know why Pain sends me with him. Just to tease me. HUMF. Kirasame didn't take the threat of the 14-year-old boy seriously and decided to teach the 2 a lesson of how to behave in front of an elder. Without wasting time his nintaijutsu and trying to chop the guy. Guy. Seriously. Why can you talk like the gentleman we are, either way? Using the opponent momentum, Guy used Earth Style and create a mud wall, and used the swift release to get behind the group and used Fire Style Fireball Jutsu on them. Murasama and Hisame escaped the attack as Hei were in the safe distance, but poor Kirasame got hit by full brunt of the attack and got knocked out. Hisame. You will pay for this. Ignoring the women sitting on the tree, Hisame used Water Style Water Surge Jutsu, while Murasama used Lightning Style in combo. A valid tactic if they were against any other ninja, but Guy simply used Earth Style and protected himself, followed by Shadow Clone and used Wood Style to catch the 3. Conan. Hey Guy, when did you learn Swift Release? Guy. It was just a combination of Wind and Lightning Release, and was neat to use against such a weak opponent. While the guy was busy fighting, some John and Conan used her origami angles to spy on the village and find the shortest route toward the center, where she sensed the hero water and 2 cage-level ninja fighting. Meanwhile, back in Konoha, Naruto Pav Naruto. Today is the day I will defeat Sasuke and become Hokage. Dadbeo. Konohamaru. Big bro, you know that fighting in the hospital is banned. Especially if that hot-headed nurse finds you fighting. She will break all you bones and heal you so that she can break them again and again. Bro, I speak from experience. Naruto. I am not going to fight him. I will challenge him to duel me to see who is the strongest once for all. Dadbeo. Meanwhile, Sasuke was busy healing his injuries from overusing his Sharingan, while he was at hospital to see if he might find Rimuru and ask him advice on how to gain more control over his chakra, as using Sharingan is draining a lot out of him along with the Orochimaru's curse. Sasuke. Oi Sakura, have you seen Rimuru? Sakura. Oh, I there, Sasuke. Rimuru is currently on a mission with his team. He told me to give you this. Sasuke. Oh, I see, thanks. A letter. Let's see, what is this? Dear Sasuke, I hope your training with Kakashi is going well. Go ask Lady Shizune to teach you sealing jutsu so you can form a seal on the curse mark on the Orochimaru's curse, and try not to use its power as it has a property to slowly corrupt you mind and make you weak. Also start learning healing jutsu, as it is quite the easy way to increase your chakra control and capacity. Try learning the basic and use it in the hospital for 10 hours. If it's really easy, then use Shadow Clone and do more. Also start using Shadow Clone to boost your speed to learn. I will be on a rank mission. If you have any issues, go ask Lady Tsunade to help you with. Last but not least, try telling Sakura, "You look good today, Sakura," or "Have a nice day, Sakura," or smile when you see her. And try not to fight with Naruto. I really don't want to see that loud mouth shouting and disturbing all the patients in the hospital. Yours best buddy Uzumaki Rimuru. Sasuke. He is joking, right? Well, saying it once a day won't hurt. Well, I also agree with his view on Naruto. I really don't know how he is a ninja when he is wearing an orange dress in Shinobi World and shouting like an idiot, which causes us to fail missions most of the time. Lady Shizune. Sasuke. Thanks Sakura for the letter. Do you know where I could find Lady Shizune? Sakura. Ah. She usually is in the Hokage office. Did Rimuru also tell you to beg her to teach you the basics of chakra manipulation? Sasuke. No, not really. Have a nice day, Sakura. Dame you Rimuru. Sakura. Did he just thank me? Wow, it really works. Just you wait, Sasuke, I will become the strongest medical ninja in the entire world and take all your pain away from you. That is my ninja way. I will heal you, Sasuke, and you will be mine and mine alone. Author. If there is any Sakura expert, do you think this goal is good for Sakura or not? Because I rewrote this entire part 9 times and still have no idea if this is good dream or not. Flashback of Sakura. In the morning when I was going to the training ground, I saw Rimuru was giving Lee tips on his physical recovery. By seeing Rimuru, I decided to join them, as Rimuru is one of the best people to get advice from. I can feel a significant improvement in my healing and fighting. His technique to use shadow clones really helps me in using chakra and visualization of chakra. Sakura. Good morning, Rimuru. Lee. How are you two doing? Have your surgery gone perfectly, Lee? Lee. Hey. There. Sakura. So beautiful. Oh. AHM. Yes, I have recovered with the power of youth and have already gone back to training. Rimuru. Hold your horses, Lee. I just told you not to overdo it. Your hands and legs are fully healed thanks to 19 hours of continuous healing of mine, Lady Tsunade and Lady Shizune, but spins need to be healed naturally or things might get serious. Take it slow by going 2 rounds around the village and then try visual training. Lee. Visual training, what that? Rimuru. Visual training is a method in which a person thinks of an opponent and tries to fight it with his own movement while trying to adapt to new and harder challenges. Sakura. I don't get anything. Can you please speak English on the level of a 2-year-old? Rimuru. WTF, Oh hello there, Miss Sake. Can you help us a bit out here? Sake. Mew. Ru. Do you seriously need my help? Tell me who is bullying my cute little poo. Rimuru. Can you connect us 3 in my mind space? Sake. Easily said than done. But anything for you, hee. Mind space jutsu. Author. A jutsu that connects people's mind space helps the user and his teammate to form quick strategies before attacking the enemy. Also help in sharing high classified documents. Only used by Yamanaka clan members. Definitely an S-rank jutsu. Sake. Here we go. While trunning Rimuru into her doll, Sakura and Lee came to a green patch of land extending to who knows how long. Rimuru. Welcome to mind space, where anything is possible, like creating multiple self or multiple opponents and fighting with multiple opponents with your multiple self. Now let me show you the visual training of taijutsu. Let's say we have Gaara as your opponent. As Rimuru spoke the word, a kid Gaara appear in front of them with a faceless expression. As Lee saw Gaara, he immediately came in front of Sakura to protect her, but Gaara didn't do anything. He even tried to punch him, but Gaara didn't do anything. Lee started looking at Rimuru with a confused expression as to what is going on here. Rimuru. Hee hee ha ha, it's not real Gaara, Lee. It's just a thought, let's see. Now he is a Gaara with a dress or a Gaara with cat ears. This is a mind space. Anything you think will happen, but its effect is not present in the real world. But if you were to reimagine you fight with him, then Gaara started to attack Lee, but it didn't hurt Lee, but it simply reset back to original. Then the same thing happened, but this time Lee jumped in the air and kicked Gaara, which was blocked by his sand shield. Lee finally decided to go all out and go full blastic on Gaara, only to find how his attack was being blocked by Gaara's defense. Lee, though, if he was fully healed he could go even faster, but surprise, he started moving faster and faster, even faster that his eyes cannot keep up with his current speed. Sakura. What is going on? Why is Lee simply running, and how come we are seeing him even though we should be far behind Lee? Sasuke. Let me explain. You see, Lee did something very stupid. He thought of increasing his speed but forget that by how much his speed should increase, so he is simply running around Gaara, and as for how we can see, it quite simple because Pooh here can simply predict what Lee was trying to do, so he simply made our speed same as him. Sakura. Does that mean even if I don't have capacity to do something like this I can do it here? Sasuke. Yes, and this improves your yin side of chakra, so if you have strong yang then using this technique will help a lot, but you might see a big flaw here. If you don't know your opponent then you might make them weak and might lose in real life. While Sasuke explains everything to Sakura and what to do, Rimuru helps Lee understand what to do and how to do and what not to visualize and how to meditate and do it yourself. As Lee has autism and needs special care for teaching these kinds of things. Seal. Doctor of the Year goes to Uzumaki Rimuru. Author. Clapping like a fangirl. Rimuru, can you two stop? As Sasuke was just about to leave the hospital, a very noisy and nosy ninja came like a bull in the crockery shop, ruining the pleasant mood of the entire hospital as Naruto Uzumaki decided to finally challenge Sasuke to a duel, which pissed every single person in the hospital, but Sasuke decided to end this loudmouth brat once for all. #random injured ninja 1. As that brat here was ruining the faces of Hokage was not enough that he came to shout on how he will become Hokage. #random injured Chunin 2. I wonder who let this creature alive. The day he became Hokage or will be doomed. The day I became Anbu, the first Persian I am killing will be him. #old lady 3. He is still a child who ruins our village's image every day. He does all kinds of stupid things, and worst of all, he never lets anyone live in peace. This abomination always fights with anyone who doesn't believe in him being a Hokage. I would rather die than see him being a Hokage. #single mom 4. I really hate that brat. Not only he a loudmouth mutt who ruins our village and destroys our property, but we have to pay for all the things he ruins, like my new cloths. Some people have to earn money, and he is not the only orphan in the village. Humph. Lost her husband and first child by Nine Tails attack. Sasuke and Naruto go to the top of the hospital while Sakura tells them to stop as she can hear people complain about the mindless ninja, who shouldn't be here in the first place. Sakura puts herself between Naruto and Sasuke to get them to stop. Her initial plan was to use some kind of barrier jutsu, but she can't use a barrier jutsu when Sasuke realized that their attack might outright kill Sakura. They try to divert their attack, not to anyone's surprise they failed miserably to control their action. Luckily for them, Kakashi just came back from his training with Gai Sensei in taijutsu and heard the thousand birds chirping. Hearing the sound brings back a flash of memory to Kakashi, the day when Rin jumped in front of his Chidori and killed Rin. He thought it was just a nightmare, but when he saw Sakura in between Sasuke and Naruto, his nightmare was just going to become a reality, repeating itself. In rage, Kakashi catches them and sends them into two opposing water towers. Kakashi. What are you two doing, Naruto? Why did you do that? I was just about to teach Sasuke a lesson. Kakashi. I can see that in you, Sasuke. I didn't teach you that jutsu to kill you friends and teammates. Sasuke. Seeing the aftermath of Naruto's attack. Like I care. How did he do that? When did he become so strong? I am leaving. Kakashi lectures Sasuke for using the Chidori against a friend. Sasuke is unconcerned, instead happy to see that his Chidori did more damage to the water tower than Naruto's Rasengan. On closer examination, however, he finds that the Rasengan did more damage. Jiraiya. Oi Kakashi, what is going on? Did you kill someone again? Naruto. Perv old sage, what are you doing here? Kakashi. Jiraiya sensei, what no? Sai well, what do see? Sasuke. Jiraiya, like Jiraiya the legendary Sannin and the student of Lord Third. Wait, if he is a Naruto teacher then. He jealously leaves and ignores Sakura, who was clearly shaken by what just happened, and was now being stared by Jiraiya. I hope of getting answers. Jiraiya. Wah. I clearly heard you iconic Chidori, while staring at Sakura undeveloped body. Sakura. Mister, what are you doing? While feeling that Sannin was definitely staring at her. Jiraiya. So flat. Sakura. What did you say, while trying to punch Jiraiya, which he ducked like a champ? Before Jiraiya could escape from Sakura, Lady Tsunade burst through the door and roared like a mad beast on the loose. Tsunade. What are you all doing and who is making all those noises? I am tired from Lee's surgery. So start talking before I smite you all to oblivion. Kakashi quickly explained the situation as he points out that they went overboard for a casual fight as Sasuke used his Chidori on Naruto, who in return was going to use a Rasengan which Jiraiya teached Naruto, who is too young to handle it, and Jiraiya shoots back that Kakashi shouldn't have taught the Chidori to someone hellbent on vengeance. Kakashi continues saying he should know better since Sasuke and Naruto are like Orochimaru and Jiraiya once were. Naruto longs to be acknowledged by Sasuke as an equal, and Sasuke is feeling inferior to Naruto's growth. Jiraiya was shocked by this statement and decided to help Naruto become someone worthy of being called a ninja. While Kakashi continued on how Sakura tried to stop them and failed miserably. Sakura counters and explains her situation to Hokage and starts begging her to teach her as Rimuru has told her that she is the only one who can actually make a Konichi out of her. Kakashi also pointed out that she has better chakra control than any ninja he has ever seen. Tsunade asked if this included Rimuru, Velzard and Velgrant. Kakashi quickly take back his statement and told leaving those three. No one in entire right mind will say Rimuru is poor at chakra control. Soon scoffed at the idea of taking an apprentice for herself again after her previous student was the best student in entire existence. Though when she heard that Rimuru recommended her to learn from her, she immediately realized that this Kenichi is a one-trick pony who has great chakra control, which makes her an ideal candidate for being a medical nin. Tsunade decided to punish Kakashi, Naruto and Sasuke to clean the entire outer village and report back to her the next day. After that she looked at Jiraiya and told him to help them and then grabbed Sakura by the head and dragged her to start her test if she can even survive her inhuman training session. Elsewhere, the Sound 4 observe Sasuke. As their order was clear, go bring Sasuke to him and if possible kill the blue hair people from the leaf.